Good evening and welcome to the show. In the studio tonight we have with us blues sensation Rusty Johnson. Rusty has managed to take a short break from his tour with the Alabama Hot Pockets to answer a couple of questions for us. Rusty Johnson, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you very much. Good to be here.
As you know, you are one of the premier blues artists in the world right now. Have you got any advice for a young upstart thinking about getting involved in the scene?
Well, first things first. You won't be able to play the blues unless you've had a girlfriend that's left you. I mean, all blues music is about getting utterly annihilated by life and living to tell the tale. So, first thing I did was find someone that I really loved and gave her my heart, my money, and I ignored my friends and family so I had no one else to fall back on. And when she eventually cheated on me with my best friend, it was then I decided I was ready to just pick up the guitar.
Wow, that is some real dedication to the craft.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You have a famous sound that people have dubbed the dishwater tone. Would you be able to take us through the process to get that iconic sound?
Yeah, it came to me one night after a gig. I got home and tried to write a song, but the problem was I was so deaf from the screams of adoration from the crowd that I couldn't hear much of what was playing. Everything sounded muffled. And that's when it hit me. How about recreating the sound of deafness so that everyone listening could connect with me, connect my pain on a deeper level? I really want my fans to connect with me.
Yes, and how to get the sound, Mr. Johnson?
Well, sound, it's quite simple really. All you have to do is turn the tone control all the wrong way, yeah, until you get the desired muddiness. And then turn the volume control all the wrong way until the guitar sounds like it's choking out. Yeah, I just find that really fattens up the sound quite nicely.
You do have a very unique look, Mr. Johnson. Do you have a personal stylist or did you come up with the look yourself?
Well, to look right in this game, you've got to buy an outrageous suit. Something that sets you apart from the others. Anyone can play the blues, What sorts of men from the boys is how snappy you look. The closer you can get to looking like a tired ass Pee Wee Herman, the better. If you're on the rockier side of blues like me, you might want to consider Crocodile Dundee with, a 1970s pimp. I mean, that's the spectrum we're working with. Get this right, and you'll be bluesing all over the show.
So you say anyone can play the blues. Would you like to let us in on the little secret?
Well, it's not the amount of notes, it's how you play them. I play all my blues licks just using 4 notes. Say for example, you're playing in C, you find the C note on the B string. From here I'm just playing 4 notes, just this one. And from that I can basically have a whole career.
Would you like to give us some examples?
So, I mean that's just one of them. Or this one here. Or if you're into doing big bends, this is the one for you. also what's very important is the vibrato, you know. It could take you a long time just to get the vibrato, just how to move your hand, you know. Some people, they're just wobbling like this. It's got to be much wider than that. It's got to be, you know, hit it hard. Make that amp sing, make the guitar sing. And then, you know, like that. And also, all the way through, you know, you got to be playing quarter note bends, you know, make the guitar sound like it's sliding. So if you have a little listen to some of those licks I played just a second ago, almost every note, it finishes or is played with a tiny little quarter note bend like this. Listen to how that sounds different to this.
And one last thing before you go and play the Prince Albert Hall. You have been heard saying that if you don't gurn like you're having a stroke while you're playing, you simply have no soul. Would you care to elaborate on this statement, Rusty Johnson?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Yeah, I do. You know, playing the blues is a cathartic experience if done properly. You know, you might feel a bit weirded out making yourself look like a numpty, but only a man with nothing left to lose will you have the authenticity to just give in to the music like this. You know, so I've broken the gurns down into 4 types, brought pictures for this and everything. First of all, you got the smells like shit note. Second, you got the stubbed toe. Third up, got the sex face. And 4, the lobotomy. You know, so if you can get the levels of facial expression like these guys did, you'll know you're on the right track. Mate, this has gone on for far too long now. It's gone on for far longer than I wanted to, you know. I've got gigs to play, groupies to ignore. And I don't want to give up any more secrets, otherwise I'll give up my top spot. See ya.
Well, that about wraps up our interview with Rusty Johnson. I wish them the best of luck on his tour in the Hot Pockets. Please remember to like and subscribe for more of this crazy nonsense content. Goodbye.